It does. Right there, blue quartz. It's not quite dark enough, but I am going to use this. I wanted a blue underneath my eyes. So believe it or not, of all the things, I'm going to use a short shader for a blue under my eyes. And I am going to get it wet. So that I know some of you who haven't seen me before just went, did she just lick her brush? What an unsanitary woman. You're sanitary. Why did I say that? I don't know. Our son used to do that all the time. He used to say, if we would say something, he would just answer and say, you're a whatever. Like, Michael, you need to have a cleaner room. He'd say, you're a cleaner room. And it got to where me and my husband, when Michael wasn't around, we would say it to each other. But we never let him know. And he doesn't watch my videos, so... So you see, I wanted to do a little bit of a darker color under my eye, but I wanted to bring out blue because I've got a violet blue pair of slacks on. And you want to take that color up just a little into the upper area, so I might put it on the outer V like a liner. And I don't typically tap off into the room. I usually do it back into the palette. So I don't know what I'm doing today. I'm being very different than me. What's up with me? I don't know. We don't know what's up with her. Now I'm going to put a liner over this. I just want a sense of blue. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Do you see it? Do you see it? That used to be an infomercial guy that would go, do you see it? After he would try to sell you on this cleaner. I think it was a cleaner. And he would, you know, scrub it really, really good and show you that he had gotten the stain off, and that's why this thing worked. And as an infomercial, I think it ended up either in Bed Bath and Beyond, or what's the other place that takes a lot of stuff that says you'll never find this except on TV? Sometimes you'll see it in drugstores, for real. Okay, I will have to blend that a little because, or at least get the fallout off, because it's not. I went to an area I didn't want to, right there. There. And then I will need to blend that out. And maybe a little blending up this way. It's interesting that the other bombshell color has almost a green hue to it. I wasn't counting on that. So now I've got like a peacock looking knife because I've got some green and some blue. Which that's not the end of the world or anything. It's just I hadn't planned on that, you know? That wasn't the look I was going for. Now I'm using my fingers, if you notice, to get a little of that edge rounded out because the brush wasn't strong enough. But you have to use a different finger each pass, otherwise you'll have it all over the place. And I may have it all over the place. You never know with me. Okay, so now I'm going to take a IT Cosmetics No Tug Waterproof Gel Eyeliner. And if you don't know by now, these lids are hard to get off. That is almost exclusively the liner that I use. And I'm at the end, bare end. Yeah, I can't get any more up. You have to scroll it up, which I love, because I don't use sharpeners. But this is pretty waterproof. It does stay on almost all day long. I guess if you're going out that evening, you might want to reapply. But, I mean, this is great for work because there's no need to reapply it. I love it. And also, I've got another favorite here, my DHC Liquid Eyeliner EX from Expert Pro. DHC is the only liner. I mean, I've told y'all the IT Cosmetics liner, which is this one. I'm not IT, E-M. Cosmetics also is a very thin brush liner, and I really do like it. But I've come back to this. I feel like that one dries out too quick, and this one doesn't. Just look at the perfection of that. If it's not perfectly done, it's because of my technique, not because of the liner. This is like the easiest to use. It's nice and thin, but if you mash down hard, you can make a nice thick line if you want to, or you can, you know, always do this. Come back a little higher and then go down a little and just fill in, and it gives you a little more feeling of a wing than just straight line. But look, because it's so thin, first of all, I can top and line. It's such a perfection piece. It is an expert pen because I'm an expert. I just noticed there's powder on my cheek. Oops, and I just messed up because I'm not paying attention. I mean, I'm not even really paying attention that much. And I still am able to do a great wing. There. There we go. A little more pointy in. There we go. There. Always make sure you lay it down at the base of the lash though. And those are about the same. Right? They're about the same. You're never going to get them exactly. Well, I guess a professional makeup artist could, and I'm not one of those. All right, and then for my eyebrow, I'm going to use my Alma Intense Eye Color Eyeliner in color number 004 Black Raisin. And before that was called Quartz. Black Quartz? No, what was it called? Rose Quartz? It's a great color. But it's perfect to me to line my eyes. I mean my brows. And what I do is always come underneath first and create the base. And then in little like feather-like strokes, the way the hair grows, I just do some little wispies. And that's a pretty good brow today. And then if you want to, fill through the middle a little bit. And then come up through here, just with some little lines. And if you need to come forward, because a lot of times women have their eyebrows too far apart, then come forward just a little bit. That's enough. And then because it's all, you know, penciled in, to kind of get rid of that pencil look, use a spoolie brush and just slowly brush straight up to get to the edge and then out. And see how that kind of destroyed the line? And then come back over here and brush the opposite direction. Watch. And just see how that makes it look more natural? That's because I'm amazing. But look at the difference in my brows. It's just enough to fill it in. And honestly, y'all know that sometimes I'll use my short shader and a darker powder. But nothing beats this. Nothing. Trying to get my hair out of the way. Now this side is lower, so I have to build it a little more, and I have to be careful because it gets too dark when I do. There. Oh, see, now I overbuilt it. See how this one's higher now? So now I've got to come back to this one. And just go a little higher in the back. Just a little. Just to even them out. About right. Okay. And then I'm going to come up a few of these in here. Just a little one forward. Again, if you draw a line, let it be on the underside here, okay? Yeah, I'm going to really have to even that up, actually. I went a little too high. Oh, it looks okay. All right. Again, that's another one. I can't always get it exactly the same. So we're going to brush up slowly. I don't brush this up quickly, because you don't want to go above your brow or it puts little brown marks. Straight down. Oops, that pulled a little there. And then go that way, the opposite, like that. And see how it just kind of destroys the line? Oh, I need to do over here again since I went back and added. Very slow. Don't go above that line or you'll give your forehead some lashes. There we go. Like that. There we go. Oh, must be thunder and lightning or something outside because Velvet's here. Okay, so that is my completed look, except for I will wait for this liner to dry really good, and then I will use my eyelash curler substantially and use a very good mascara today. I don't know what I'm going to use. I will probably use the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. I really am loving that. The only thing about it is so good. Once you put it on, honey, it's on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. I told you guys that I was going to do 2 contests, and I am. And I am looking at the palette, and I'm thinking instead of going out and getting a candy palette or even a Christmas palette, what I may do is that identity palette that I just used. Comment below if you would like that, because it is incredible. I mean, it is just so incredible. I love these colors. It's one of the best for neutrals, and it's just one of the best, period. So, I don't know, you guys. Tell me what you think below. The other 2 that I was looking at was maybe the candy palette, which I do like a lot, but doesn't have a mirror, but it's good, or a Christmas themed palette. And then I got to decide which one is the spiritual, because I still do put a palette in with my spiritual palette, because everybody likes makeup with their Bible. Y'all, and I don't ever mean to belittle the Bible side of things, and I'll tell you why. That's actually the more important of the videos that I do, and I haven't done one in a while, and it's because I need time to think it through and really say it right. And then sometimes I think, Beth, just count on the Holy Spirit and just do it, because you take too long, and then you end up not doing it at all, right? Yeah, we don't want to do that. Do y'all like my earrings? And my little Beth necklace. Can you see it? There. So there's my end look. Let me take my glasses off. That's my end look. I hope you like it. And I'll see you again soon. Bye. Bye, 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 bye.